Day 22 without rain. Looking around at the clouds, they kind of look like rain. The forecast says isolated rain showers today, but as I look on the radar, there is nothing within a 100-mile radius of us, so I doubt that we'll get any rain. As I said, the clouds really do look like it, but I doubt we'll get it. Hoping though, hoping we will. I think I'm gonna finish up the bush hogging here. Got maybe another hour or two of bush hogging corn stalks. My daughter's been busy at the hardware store the last couple of days, and hopefully when she leaves the hardware store, she's got homework to do with her college classes. At least that's what I'm telling myself, and that's why she hasn't been up here to finish this up. I know she's working all day today at the hardware store. So I'll jump on the tractor and try to finish this bush hogging up, but hoping I'll get rained out. We'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. lost my GoPro. I had it mounted right there to get you a bird's eye view of bush hogging, and it is not there. That's not good. It was a bit rough on the end back here when I turned around, so I will walk back here to see if I find it. Oh boy, this could be interesting. Okay, I've walked almost the entire field searching, and I have found it. And now the question is, did it survive? Did it survive? And it did. It is still flashing. It is still taking video. And it doesn't appear to have the cover scratched. And wow, that's pretty amazing that this thing has survived a bush hog. Unbelievable. I wonder if GoPro would give me a new camera for promoting their product. The Hero 3 Plus has survived going through a John Deere bush hog. Maybe that's not saying much for John Deere. But wow, I'm happy. It's a good day. So we will wait to see the video of the point that it fell off. And did it fall off to the side of the bush hog? Did it go under the bush hog? That's what the video will tell us, maybe. Oh boy. Okay, let's walk back to the tractor and do some more bush hogging of these corn stalks. Okay, sometimes me and technology don't quite know what we're doing. So I had to do a little bit of dubbing and fabrication on the video. I thought I'd hit the record button on my telephone as I was walking up to the GoPro when I saw it laying in the field. So I was talking and what I thought recording with my phone as I'm finding the GoPro to pick it up. And as I am holding the GoPro and continuing to talk, I realized I was not recording with my phone. So that's when I put the GoPro back down and tried to recreate the scene again and record on my phone with a new video. So I've tried to make it work in the editing process. So yeah, fake news. I shouldn't do that. I need to be more real. I'll try to do better in the future. Okay, I've walked almost the entire field searching, and I have found it. And now the question is, did it survive? And yes, it looks like it did. Wow. Oh my, what is that I see on my windshield? Could it possibly be raindrops? I don't know, because we haven't seen them in 22 days. So we have forgotten what they look like. But hey, I just looked at the radar, and yeah, we could get a few drops of rain according to the radar. I don't think it's going to be any measurable rain. But who knows? I've got about another 15 minutes here in this field, and I will be finished cutting these corn stalks. Hey, I'm on the last pass and I've got to turn the wiper on. How about that? But, as you can see, still not a lot of rain. Still holding out hope, though. This scares the hell out of me. As dry as it has been, this corn fodder gets all up on the tractor, builds up on the bush hog, and of course those gearboxes generate a lot of heat. That tractor generates a lot of heat with the hydraulics, and this dry corn fodder sitting on there for a couple of hours. But we do blow it off at the end of every time we're done with it, just because I don't want to take a chance here. But even going up and down the field for an hour or so, hey, there goes a plane. For an hour or so, I'm always concerned about it, but we've been lucky so far. But I am done bush hogging. We've got a few raindrops right now, so let me hurry up and get this blown off of here before the rain makes it sticky where it won't come off at all. So let's get the blower out and make this happen. That was an awesome blow job. Okay, I'm not going to leave the tractor here with all this fodder around it, just in case there's something in there. I'll move it over here where I cleared this area to dump lime. So I'll move it over there until I can get it moved south to the farm. I've got to take a tractor to our local Catholic elementary school next week. It is farm to school week, so they would like some farm equipment up there for the kids to see. So they've asked me to bring a tractor up there, so I guess I'll get this tractor down the road tomorrow and get it cleaned up a little bit so I can take it up there to school and show it off to the kids. So I do have some sad news to report. Patron is no longer with us. also known as the Mexican Tequila Boy, Mr. Whopper. You've seen him in some of my videos over the last 6 months. I had hired him at the hardware store, I think it was February or thereabouts, and he was one of those that caught on quickly, so I had him helping me at the farm a bit as well. You know, every now and then you find one of those employees that is just a good all-around employee. Always great to be around, gets along well with everyone, and Patron was one of those people. Anyhow, so he and his family decided to move back to Louisiana. That's where he's originally from. So this past week they packed up and they headed out. So I was sorry to see that happen. He was just a great kid. Always happy, always witty. I liked his wit. He could just come up with something real quick, like. And as I said, he caught on quickly. He didn't mind getting his hands dirty. You know, I've had a couple of those over the years that I've been pleased with, and some of them are still helping me out. You know, unlike farming, agriculture, especially on the farm, hiring someone for instance, the hardware store is much different than hiring for the farm. Most of the time, on a farm, most farms are family-run operations, so you have a relative that you're hiring, your own kids, whatever, and people you can trust and know. And with other operations, that's difficult. I hate hiring. Hiring and firing is the worst thing I do at the hardware store. Our interview process at the hardware store is unlike any other interview process because we're such a small organization. I've only got 5 to 8 employees at the hardware store. We all have to get along, so I have to structure the interview in a way that your knowledge is not as important as your personality, because we're such a small organization. We all have to get along, and so my interview process is different than most when you come in to do an interview for me. But I kind of screen them at the hardware store when I hire them on whether they will work out on the farm or not. And not that I need a full-time person on the farm, but that part-time help is always convenient. So anyhow, we will miss Patron. I will miss Patron anyway. I think I'll have a drink of a shot of Patron tequila tonight in his memory. And as I told him when he left here, hopefully our paths will cross again. So for Patron, that shot of tequila tonight. Let me get this gate locked up here. Okay, that's all the video I think I'm taking for you today. So we will see ya.